This campground is so cute. I'm having my breakfast with Benny the troll this morning. It's absolutely beautiful here. He's right on the water and his beard is like dipping into the water. It's so cool. And I'm back on the road, driving through more of Michigan today, headed towards the Mackinac Bridge to get down to lower Michigan. We went over the Mackinac Bridge, and usually heights don't bother me at all, but there was something that was like kicking up a sense of fear in me, like being really high up on this bridge and in the middle of like the water, over the water, and on the bridge there's like part of the road is graded so you can see like the water underneath you, and it was like, I'm not scared of heights, but like this is kind of scary. But it was really cool to see, and I've decided to take the scenic route down around Lake Huron. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Down Michigan, and then we're gonna head over into Canada probably tomorrow, and then head over to see Niagara Falls before crossing back over into New York by Buffalo. That's the plan. We will see how it goes. I'm feeling a lot of like indecisiveness right now about which route I chose for some reason. It's like I'm trying to sit with and figure out where it's coming from. I think it's because the scenic route like adds a couple hours to my drive, which is fine. Like I'm not in a rush or anything, but for some reason there's some part of me that's like thinking that I should take the more direct route. So I'm trying to sit with that and feel it out. It feels more like fear than like intuition or knowing or something. So I'm just observing that and sitting with it. And yeah, I mean, either way I take is going to be incredibly beautiful, and it's not really that big of a deal either way. So I don't know why like my body's like trying to tell me that it is some kind of big deal. So I'm just reminding myself that I can do whatever I want, and if I decide that I get somewhere and then I want to go back and take a more direct route, then I can do that too. But it's like one thing to think that, it's another thing to like really feel that and know it in my body that like either way is going to be beautiful. And sometimes my mind likes to make things feel like a bigger deal than they are, so I'm still like sitting with and unlearning that kind of that pattern that just like needs to find something to worry about or stress about. Like I can always find something to stress about, but knowing that everything's just going to be okay either way is a skill and a knowing that I'm still learning. I found a beautiful little roadside park, and what better way to tell my body and my mind that I am not in a rush and that everything is okay than to walk on the sand with my bare feet and listen to the water and let my child try to find some pretty rocks. My inner child. She loves looking at rocks. Feeling much more grounded just after walking in the water for a little bit, finding some pretty rocks. Like a mindfulness practice that I've been trying to cultivate is when I notice that I'm like leaving the present moment, like, okay, well, I've been here for a little while. The longer I stay here, the longer it is until I get to my destination or whatever. I'm trying to just come back to the present moment and just be grateful. And it's nice here, a practice of just like, well, where's the next rock? Where's the next thing they can ground me into this present moment. Like, how does the water feel on my feet, the sand on my feet, just practicing grounding back into the present moment, because it's either like choose to leave and keep driving or choose to be here and enjoy this moment is kind of what I'm practicing embodying. So if I'm going to be here, then I'm going to choose to be here and really be here and enjoy it. And right now I'm choosing to really be here and enjoy it. And I have a little stack of rocks that I'm trying to choose between. And I think Grace is going to be a little bit heavier when we leave this beach with my new pretty rock friends. Also, speaking of friends, a little side quest journey that I've been on since I started this road trip is I've been trying to make a new friend every day while I'm traveling. And today I made a friend on the beach. It's this little old man over here, and I was like, oh, are there any special rocks in this area? Anything I should be looking for? And so he told me a little bit about what kind of rocks that are special here that I could be looking for. And they're like these rocks that have different kinds of rocks inside of them. And he gave me one. And so that's my friend for today. And it's been helping me to feel connected to the different communities that I'm going through as I try to just make friends with someone there as I go through. I was driving and I passed by a really cute little lake, and so now I'm just doing a little hike. I really just been taking my time with this drive today and enjoying all the beautiful stops along the way. Just pulled up to our spot for the night. I've been driving for 7 hours on and off today, so I'm feeling a bit tired, but I'm really glad that I was able to make a bunch of stops. And now I found this beautiful spot, and I'm gonna go for a little swim before I eat some dinner and then get settled in for bed. I was hanging out at the lake and was gonna go for a bit of a swim, and then it was actually really shallow, so I was just kind of walking out for a while, and then some people started showing up, so I started feeling less comfortable being out there by myself. So then I was just sitting on the beach for a while, and now I'm going to just come in and take a shower and get cleaned up for the night and have some dinner. And I just turned on the water pump, and then I was just like, I'll just turn on the hot water heater and see what it does. And it started running and it lit. And so I think I'm gonna have hot water for my shower, which is exciting. I was not expecting that. So I was just sitting outside to watch the sunset. It's still kind of setting. It's absolutely beautiful. The thing about absolutely beautiful places is that other people want to see them too. So there are some people out here talking and stuff, and yeah, this is the first time I've pulled up to a spot and talked to people at the place that I was going to be sleeping at by myself. So now there's nobody here and it's quiet. And I feel pretty comfortable here, but I'm just kind of at the end of a road. And so yeah, I'm just gonna see how I feel into my safety here. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. I've been like pretty spoiled being at camp spots a lot on this road trip, and the other places that I parked for free were like more public spaces, like the Cracker Barrel and the rest stop where there was always people around, and there's nobody really around at this spot, so it just feels a little bit different and new, and we will see how I sleep here. Yeah, nobody's really still hanging around, and I'm in my van for the night. But it just kind of makes me think about like if I'm going to be sleeping somewhere, do I want to just pull up there and sleep without getting out of the van, so that people don't like see me in the van? Or yeah, so we'll see. But it's been an absolutely beautiful sunset, so I'm just going to hang out here and read a bit and do my dishes from dinner. I had meal prepped at my grandma's house, just some like quinoa and veggies and stuff. So I've still been eating that, which is really nice to just have the fridge stocked with some food that I can just eat. I've really only eaten out with with family, like with my cousin and with my grandma. So I've really been trying not to make it a habit of eating out, which has been really good. I guess I did forget to mention that one of the guys that was talking to me had mentioned that he got out of prison a couple years ago, but he still has an ankle bracelet on. So I think that I think that he's probably not a threat, because he's being monitored. But it's just different to like show up and have people like see me in the van and then be like alone out here. I don't know. I'm just figuring this out as I go.